tonight is an Emmy and Tony Award-winning actor and wildly popular podcaster you know from his work on Will and Grace and the Smartless podcast. You can see him in the play The Unknown. Performances begin January 31st at Studio Seaview here in New York. Please welcome back to the show my friend Sean Hayes, everybody. There's only so much. We only have so much music.
Wait a minute. 6, 7, 8. That would have been so funny if they were ready.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes here.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I haven't seen you in a couple minutes.
I know I haven't seen you in. The last time we talked was on Zoom for this show, but then of course I saw you on stage. I saw you.
First of all, you're shouting at me.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you either. Wait, when was the Zoom? What Zoom are you talking about? Wait, was it for...
I'm worried, by the way, that I'm always shouting and you're the only guest with the confidence to tell me to stop. Like that, if I'm having a pause now, it's like, oh no, that seemed very normal. That's the normal way I introduce.
Wait, what are you talking about? When was it the Zoom for... Wait,
well, we Zoomed for this show.
Wasn't I on this show in person?
Yeah, you have been, but the last time was Zoom.
None of this is interesting.
I know. You know what makes it? It's better when I scream it. but I will. I saw you in person twice.
Oh, that's right.
Chicago and
Yes.
in New York. I saw you on stage in Goodnight Oscar, which you won a Tony for.
Yes, thank you.
Congratulations. Deservedly so.
Very nice. Thank you. In all seriousness, I was blown away that you came. I was truly honored. It was so amazing to see you there, so thank you so much.
And I will say, I don't often see shows twice, and I'm really happy I saw that one twice because it blew me away. It was one of the more taxing shows I've seen for a performer.
Yeah.
And now your next show is a one-man show, which seems worse.
So I didn't go...
Like, you did not make it easier for yourself.
No, but if I hear applause, the loudest person in the audience is going to be you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go! I know him from a Zoom!
No, yes, you're right. I didn't take the easy route. I took the harder route because...
Do you think it's because you wanted 2 pictures on the playbook?
No, you know what's so catchy is this. There's 2 people, but the catchphrase is there's 3 sides to every story, which I love.
There you
because, yeah, it's a... You guys.
Did you come in early and rehearse with them?
Yeah, it's like being on a sitcom. So, no, yeah, it's a thriller. I play this character, Elliot, who's a writer who has writer's block. And I get stalked by an actor I didn't cast in one of my shows. And what happens is a very tantalizing, seductive chase of cat and mouse. And that's kind of all you can say, literally, because if you say anything else, it'll start giving it away.
You play a character who retreats to a cabin.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you, in real life...
Do I retreat?
Well, that sounds so nice to me. Like, my dream is just to go to, like, a cabin where no one else is.
Yeah, but not if somebody starts singing outside of the cabin in the middle of the night. That's on page 1 of the show.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. It's scary.
Yeah. I would be on the phone with whoever rented me the cabin immediately.
By the way, and then I talked to my friend who rented me the cabin.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're giving away more than I can.
I feel like I should have written this play. I know everything that happens.
Wait, why, Seth? Why are you writing it on an old typewriter?
I write all my stuff on an old typewriter because it's loud. It's the loudest way to write.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, obviously, on both Smartless's success.
Yes.
Over 300 episodes of Smartless.
Unbelievable. 6 years later.
And then you were one of the nominees for the inaugural Golden Globe for podcasting.
Right. That's right. Yes, I was.
And
yes.
here's a picture from the... Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's the winner.
I am so sorry to have done, but you guys did get to present at the Globes. Was it fun to be at the Globes?
Yes. You don't have to show a picture. You can just say we presented. Yeah.
Do you want me to show this one again? How was it?
Yeah.
Was it a fun night?
It was fun. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I walked out. I don't know if you saw it, but I took a mint right before I walked out, and the guy goes, "You're on." And I was like, Jason, will you hold? He's like, I'm not taking yours. And I was like, I was trying to show. It looks like I'm chewing gum the whole time. I don't know if you saw that or maybe. But anyway, that was my little thing. But I think it was, for Will and Grace, which was a program that I was on many years ago.
Yeah.
That was like, yeah, sure. I mean, it's so easy. It's so easy. That I was on. I don't know, like all together, all of us as actors and the show and like all these different categories. I think it's a total of 27 nominations from the Golden Globes and now 28 with SmartLess. Never won one.
Really?
Yeah, not once.
0 for 28 is really something.
I know. We're the Susan Lucci's of the thing. You
Yeah.
guys are too young, but yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like they're so sweet over there.
Yeah,
the Golden Globes.
I mean, other than rewarding you with,
That's right. I'm being
It's
facetious.
good vibes. It's good vibes
Yeah,
at the Globes.
I go in there feeling like a winner. No.
The premise of SmartLess, which is really unique and great.
Yeah.
One of you
is.
picks a guest, and the other two don't know who's coming.
Yeah.
And sometimes, obviously, there's a familiarity immediately. The other, everybody knows
like
everybody.
friends of, yeah, right.
But sometimes I think there's a lot of fun when nobody has been, no chance to do any research at all.
Right. Well, okay. All right. So this one guy, who's the pitcher for the Dodgers, the famous guy?
Kershaw?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him. So he comes on.
You brought him.
No, yeah. No, so Jason's like obsessed with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And I go to the Dodgers game, and I love going to the Dodgers. It's so fun. But at the time, I didn't know any. I don't know. Clearly, I'm not like a sport. Hey, let's watch sports tonight. And so we all do it through Zoom, and we have it on our laptops. So what's his name?
Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw. So Clayton Kershaw, who is one of the nicest people, he comes on the Zoom, and Jason goes, "It's Clayton Kershaw," and right away I'm like, "Oh my God, Clayton!" scroll, reading. It's so nice to meet you. So, and then out of nowhere, I had nothing to offer, so I was like, "So you're left-handed? Tell us about." I go, "Tell us about that." It's literally the only question I asked him.
What a funny question. Like, left-handed?
Yeah,
What's
that like?
What's that?
Yeah, because I write with my right hand.
Hey, one of the nice things about you being on Broadway is I feel like this is
no.
You have been aiming for Broadway for a long time. You are you were a fairly theatrical kid. Is that
What are you
safe to
talking
say?
about? Garbage dump. Garbage dump. By the way, nobody would have ever guessed.
Nobody would ever guess. I mean, look how nicely
And then my
that
friend
just like
puts that.
fits,
My
right.
friend put that in.
You were ready for it. I have a lot more to ask you. We will be right back with more from Sean Hayes. Welcome back. We're here with Sean Hayes, everybody. True story that when you first moved to LA, you dabbled in stand-up?
Oh gosh, yeah, I did. At the Comedy Store in the Belly Room.
I mean, by the way, the Comedy Store is an iconic place. That's no joke.
I mean, but I would. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. I didn't know how to write.
Yeah.
Still learning, and on the typewriter. No, and I would go and I would just tell like I thought you could just go up there and tell stories without jokes.
Yeah.
And so I would be like, what was my joke? Oh, my one joke was, they say doing ballet is one of the most difficult things you can do. So I say, just don't do it. Well, they laughed. By the way, that is 1,000 times more than I got that night.
I'm
People
very
were like,
excited.
what?
Larry David is doing
Love
an
him.
HBO sketch show about the 250th anniversary of the United States.
That's correct.
And here you are, John Hamm. There you are.
So me, yeah. Yeah. That's me, Larry, and Nick Offerman. I mean, John Hamm. And we play the Wright brothers, and Larry plays the third Wright brother.
Right.
And so it's a really great idea for a show. Of course, they're both brilliant and hilarious. And so the sketch that we did is, the Wright brothers plane, and Larry can't believe he has to sit in the middle of the three seats. It's the first plane. And they built the plane. I mean, I couldn't
By
believe
the way,
it.
I've had other friends who have done things on the show, and they send me photos. It looks like the budget, no money was spared.
Yeah.
Like, genuine.
No, right, no,
Everything
they
I see
built
looks
the-
like a movie.
Yeah, they built the plane. I couldn't believe it.
That's fantastic.
Anyway, but that's HBO for you.
You got a
That was
dog.
a compliment.
You got a dog during the pandemic.
I did. Did you?
No, but I recently lost one. Thanks.
Wait, are you serious? Did you really lose a dog?
Well, it was only 6 months ago, but that's
The dog was only 6 months?
No, the dog was like, a million. No, my
You
dog
gotta show
passed away
that
6
first.
months ago. What?
Show that one first.
Well, okay, yeah, because I guess like based
That's-
on this, you're
yeah,
like,
that-
that's a normal sized dog.
His name is Ricky. He's a golden doodle. He's more golden than doodle.
Yeah.
And when we got him, we thought he was going to be like, grow up just like to be a little
Yeah.
thing. And this is how big he is on the couch with Scotty. Look at Scotty.
Yeah. I mean-
and look at the horse that we bought.
I mean, that is like, it's like unconscious. Like, how much does this dog weigh?
He weighs 770 pounds. He's got his own TLC special.
You gotta crane him out of the house?
My 700-pound dog. Isn't there like my 700-pound sister or something?
Yeah, I'm sure. And if not, there should be. You are a creator of games.
Yeah. So this is a game called Quick, Quick, Quick. It came out over Christmas. It's a huge success. It's a fun game to play with families.
The whole family?
The entire family, unless the kids go to sleep and you go like this, then it's really fun.
Okay, gotcha.
And but yeah, we can play if you want. If you don't.
Okay, yeah. How does quick work?
Literally, you just ask the questions. There's a timer. We don't have the time. But if there's a timer.
So it's just about speed. So you set the timer.
Yeah, and whoever gets the most cards wins. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
All right. So.
No, yeah, you ask me and then
Okay.
I'll ask you.
Quick. List 3 weird materials to build a fence with.
Straws, like sipping straws. Afghans and dead dogs.
Okay, great.
All right, now I'll ask you what. Let's see, and then you go like this.
Okay, great.
And then quick. List 3 names you would not name your baby.
Murphy Brown. Jackalope. Adolf Smith.
Okay. Give 3 reasons. Oh, quick. Give 3 reasons to give your telephone number out.
I would like to be in your movie. I would like to get dinner with you. I would like you to give me money.
Okay, last one. Quick. Share 3 things you would not want to bathe in.
3 things I would not want to bathe in. Hot molasses.
Yeah.
The East River.
Yeah.
A bowl of Cheerios.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Oh, it didn't ding. Ding. You won.
So wait, when is the first show with an audience?
Right now. I'm going to do it right now.
Great. The whole show.
Yeah.
You're gonna do your 1-man show.
I know, right? We talked about that. It's
Yeah.
like they say previews and things, but in my mind, if you're buying a ticket, we open. So we open January 31st.
That's the first time somebody can see the show.
That's right, but we officially open February 12th.
And you have done, obviously, recent history is Goodnight Oscar. So you have a sense, do you feel pretty good at where you're at? About a week or so?
That's a really good question. Yeah, because seriously, because we rehearse every day, and I just started doing the run through from the top to the bottom, and I go, that had to be 4.5 hours long. And
Yeah.
she's like, no, it's 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Wow.
I was like, what? I mean, it feels like climbing a mountain every time, but it's very exhilarating.
What is the-
It's written so well. Let me finish. It's written so. Hang on. It's written so well and directed so brilliantly. Seth, it's your turn.
I was going to ask, is it written well and brilliantly? But you answered my question. Wait, how is it? Is this a 70-minute show?
Yeah, 70, 75, something around there. Yeah.
I mean,
and
that's
I played 10
fantastic.
different characters, and it's crazy. I mean, it's so clever, and an ending. Like, it's one of the reasons I said yes. The ending you will never see coming.
I will say, a Broadway thriller. So I'm guessing no intermission.
No intermission.
This sounds
What
very
if there was
exciting.
an intermission every 10 minutes? There's an intermission.
You're like,
No.
there are 5 intermissions.
But no, it's thrilling because it's such a challenge to lose yourself as an audience member into the storytelling of, whether it's me or not me, of one person playing all of these different characters. It's really, I can't wait for people to see it. I mean, I may be brilliant, I may suck, who knows? But to see the story unfold is just riveting.
Well, I can't wait either.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for being here,
Thanks for
buddy.
having
It's
me.
always such a pleasure. Yeah, Sean Hager, everybody. Performances for the Unknown begin January 31st at Studio Seaview here in New York. We'll be right back with Maria Taylor.